Hello everybody, my name is Adam Chua. I'm a comic artist, a cartoonist, a caricature artist, and also a CG animator. That is computer animation. So I started drawing at 7 years old, and then I want my pictures to tell a story, so I do comics. Then from comics, I want my characters to move. Of course, I need to draw different characters. I have to learn how to draw faces, and that's how I become a caricature artist. And then I wanted it to animate with visual effects. Then I become a CG animator. So that's how I started my career as an artist to cartoons, comics, caricatures, and CG animation. But today I'm going to teach you comics because it's a very exciting tool, because I can tell you, when you have the power to draw and tell a story, is so much better than just telling a story by words or through speech. But by illustration, you have the power to share with people what your story is like. You can bring your imagination to life, and people can relate to you very well. So, and we're going to end up drawing a superhero that will help you to overcome your fear.
Alright, you can see there are three portions to this comic drawing. The first part, we're going to talk about introduction to comic drawing. What are the things you need to draw for comics. Then we will teach you how to draw head and facial expression. If there's no facial expression, it's very hard to make your character come to life and express his feelings towards a certain activity or situation. Now, then we come to the second part, where we will teach you how to draw the basic body structure for male and female. And male and female body structure, there's a way of drawing it using triangles. Then of course, then we come to selection of costume and powers for the hero to be drawn to the body, because there are so many costumes, so we will show you a few, and then maybe you can just try to draw by looking at the costume, and will help you to create your own body. Then we come to the third part, where you need to name your superhero, and then what is it that in your life that you are fearful. Like there are some children know they are fearful of darkness. So maybe you can draw a superhero that has the ability of light. So his hand can produce light to light up anywhere that is dark. His hand produces light that is so powerful that it can even incinerate creatures. Now that is all, and let's start with number 1, introduction to comic drawing, and what are the things is essential for comic drawing. Whenever you embark on a comic, there are 3 things you need to take note of. Comic is about storytelling, except that you need to draw them. So before you tell a story, you must plan a story, and to plan the story is called writing a script. Take for example, a man wanted to overcome his fear of bungee jumping and attempted an easier bungee jump that plunges you into seawater and pulls you back quickly. When he reluctantly jumped with his eyes closed, he accidentally grabbed something when submerged. It turns out to be a mermaid. From the example, you can see that there are 3 characters. One is the protagonist, the hero, the antagonist, the one that antagonized the hero, give problem to the hero. Can be the hero's fear, and the antagonist for this example is the environment, and that's the bungee jump, because he's frightened of bungee jump, so he's trying to overcome his fear. It can be also someone trying to give him problem, that's called antagonist. And then of course you have the co-star, which is the mermaid, because it helps to raise up the level of the excitement of the story, and may even give a better sweet ending. It could be a damsel in distress. Could be someone helping along in his journey and his challenge. For character, I'll be teaching you how to draw them. Later on, I'll be teaching you how to draw the face. You have to practice using a pencil to sketch out on a piece of paper and draw the panels, whether it's rectangular, square, some even use circle panels, some even use triangle panels, some use a mix of all. So it's up to you, but I'll show you some example of the panels. And drawing panels is not difficult. You just have to leave an equal gap distance from one another so that the whole comic. The next thing I'm going to share with you is about dialogue. So in your comics, there are conversation going on. Of course, there are also sometimes a short summary above the comics to say that one fine day, one fateful rainy night, or 2 weeks later, 5 days ago. So in the not too distant future. So these are what I call summary lines that you can put in the beginning of a comic or in between to help you to describe the comic panel. But most common are the speech bubbles, bubble thoughts, things like the person is thinking, what am I supposed to do now? For example, like the person shouting, "Don't run away!" With the exclamation mark. And arranging the bubble text is very important because people read from left to right. So the person that speaks first, the bubble text has to be from on top towards the left, and then ends the conversation of the other party that is at the bottom or towards the right. So I'm going to show you an example how you arrange the bubble text. Okay, right. Take a look here. So this person asking the other person, "Who are you?" Obviously he looks alien, so you say, "I'm an alien." So you notice your eye will read from left to right. Now your eyes will be reading from left to right. "Who are you?" And then he answers, "I'm an alien." Right. Now imagine if you were to put the text and arrange it in a different manner. Okay, I'm going to show you what happened if you arrange it wrongly. So if this bubble text were to be on top and this is bottom, we are also trained to read from top to bottom. So imagine the story is like, "I am an alien. Who are you?" It's like the answer is given, but yet he still asks a question. So it shouldn't be that way. It should be arranged back, like in the same position, from left to right, or if not, top, bottom. This is a very common mistake, especially when you draw so well, but in the end, you didn't achieve the storytelling effect because the bubble text was arranged in the wrong manner. So remember, your bubble text should be arranged in a way whereby readers read from left to right or top to bottom. Okay, in a sequence, not the answer that comes before a question. It's very clear. And of course, you talk about what is bubble thoughts. Bubble thoughts are thinking. Like for example, I'm going to show you the boy asked the alien, "Who are you?" And then the alien was thinking, should I tell him who am I? So this is bubble thoughts, where you draw a circle and then smaller circle, smaller until you get so small right to the head, because the head is thinking. So always bubble thought ends at the head, if possible. Okay. Now another thing is that what kind of text you use for this kind of comic. Normally they use anime A's, whether is it for DC Comics. Mostly DC Comics and Marvel, they use the font called anime A's. But for you, always try to write in capital letter, because capital letter is easier to read in terms of comics. So for example, right now I'm going to change into capital letter. Notice it's more eye friendly and readable. Okay, so it's more readable. Okay, chances, because small cap, big cap can lead to confusion, so always use big caps when you are writing a comic. When you are drawing a comics. But when you are writing the text, the speech bubble or the bubble thoughts, use capital letters. Next, we learn how to draw the head and also develop facial expression like sad, happy, shy, etc. Now, drawing the face is very important because it allows the readers to identify a character, and at the same time, it allows to show emotion. Is it happy, angry, sad, or shy? Let's begin with drawing a circle. Any circle, right? Even if it's not a round circle, it's fine. Even if it's oval, also it's fine. All you have to do is use a pencil, gently draw a crosshair, like cutting a pizza into a quarter. Now between this line A, you draw another line below here, which is B, alright? And then between A and B, you draw an equal distance line. Equal distance, and let's see. Over here, you should be drawing a round circle, which is supposed to be the eye. And then you color it round black. And this is for comic, alright? So it can be cartoon-like. And your eyebrow, do not forget your eyebrow. The nose, you can use simple nose like this. And between C and B here, I want you to draw another equal line. And this is where your mouth should be. Okay? And between A and C should be your ears. Okay. And then you can add in the hair. And then you can color it black. And there you are. You have your character. Okay. Next is how you draw a female character. All you have to do is to draw the double eyelid, the eyelash, and then earring if you want to add earrings. Okay. And then of course the lips has to change because usually women's lips are full, and on top is like drawing a mountain, below is like drawing a bow. So that's how you can get a female lips. Okay, a bow, and on top is like drawing a mountain. Now of course if you want to make her hair longer, you can in fact add on by drawing a line above to make sure that the whole hair is very neat. And then probably a ponytail. Okay, and once that's done, you want to make her smile. You draw another line below. That's all you need to do. You don't have to erase, but just draw another line below. And I wanted to draw the teeth, so I widened the lips a bit wider. Okay, then there you get a smile, okay, with the teeth. But I wanted to make her smile with the mouth open apart. And this, I draw a straight line, I color it black to show that the lips are apart and smiling. You want to create emotions. To do so, first you must know how to draw the eyes. For my method of drawing comic eyes is that I just have to draw two circles, right, and the pupil inside, and the eyebrow. The nose, I like to draw a hook, like a fish hook, and the mouth, I like to draw maybe just this line. But of course, to make it into a female character, I can modify it later on by just adding the eyelash, as I mentioned, and then the lips. Okay, so that's how we do it. Okay, but now let's talk about emotion. First, you want to develop an emotion that is called happy. To do that, in any expression you see in the smiley, you always draw the eyes wide apart, being happy, nose, and smiling. Now, most of you all can draw happy face. Sad, simple. Just put the eyebrow down, and then the eyes. Also draw the eyelid down. My hook nose. Very unhappy. You can even add tears, right? Next, angry. Anger, very easy. Eyebrow down. You really can see the anger already. So maybe I'll use another nose. and a triangular teeth to show biting the teeth, very angry. You can even draw smoke coming out to show anger. Next, shy. This is something tough, but I can tell it's a combination of drawing sad eyes and a smile with teeth. What I mean is, take a look. Sad eyes. Okay. And then the nose, I draw another type of nose. And then I draw the smile, big smile. But I show the teeth and put a bit of sweat. It is like someone who draw a vase at a friend's place and he pretend nothing happened by smiling, but at the same time he feel guilty with the sad eyes. That's why shyness has this kind of expression of the sad eyes and happy smile. Okay, now here's the fun part. Get a piece of paper and start to draw a face, and then it can be a male, it can be a female, and try to create an expression of either sad, happy, angry, or shyness. For those who are very fast, you can attempt all these 4 expressions. We will give you 5 minutes, alright, to complete this assignment before we move on to the second part. Okay, this is the second part of the comic drawing, and we are going to teach you how to draw the basic body structure for both male and female. Body. Let's start drawing a male body. The head. I'm going to lighten it to let you know that you must use your pencil to sketch. Remember the one we taught you about this, where the ear should be. Alright, the nose, the mouth. Because we are drawing a superhero, so I want to create a character like a superhero. Now, draw the neck. Depending how long you want the neck, draw a straight line. Based on the height of your head, this portion, I want you to have an equal portion, just two head size. And from here, you can draw a triangle down to have the broad shoulder of the person. Then next, at this tip of the triangle, draw a straight line, a long line, doesn't matter. But I want you to be based on this distance, two distance, okay? This will be the elbow of your arm. And this will be your hand. From here, draw a line here, somewhere in halfway here. I want you to draw a straight line down. I want you to create 3 equal portions just like the arm here. 3 equal portions. Draw a circle to represent the feet. Here comes the interesting part. So now, I'm going to ink. I enhance my character. I want to draw the ears smaller and not sticking out too much. I wanted to create those DC comic eyes, so I draw a bit more realistic. I wanted to develop even the nose to be more realistic. And I wanted him to have a chin, longer chin. And from here I curve down. Notice I didn't draw straight, I curve down. This is the interesting part. In between this line here, add flash to it. For now we draw clenched fist, it's easier. Draw the glove. This is the elbow area. Same thing. In between the line, add flesh. That means add skin and muscle and tendon at the flesh by just drawing 2 lines apart from this single line here. Now here you go down, you guide you, and again 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 portion, okay. This will be the knee. Curve here, and use your imagination, since everything is about lightning, so this could be the lightning man. Once you remove the line, there you are, you have your superhero. Got it? Okay. Next, female. Let's draw a female body. Same thing, a circle, based on what I've taught you. Okay, then draw a line straight down. The neck, give a space. Again, 1, 2 heads, okay, 2 head size, okay, H, 2 head size. Now from here, women somehow or other is slightly different because of their broader hip. So I want you to draw a triangle this way. Men is the other way around, okay, for male. Female is this way around. And from here, straight line, and then I want you to be based on the height of the circle. 1 portion, 2 portion, and same thing again, 1 portion, 2 portion, and then from here, in between here, about 1/3, 2/3, this point here, draw the legs down. Again, based on the height of the head, 1, 2, 3, and the feet. Now imagine these are all pencil lines. What if I were to ink? So I wanted this character to be so sleek. The hair is long so it covers the ear. And I wanted her to wear black mask. It looks cool, she looks very cool with this. And then the lips. The lips, and then the neck. Let me reduce the pencil mark more so you can see what I'm drawing. Now, over here, same thing. Add flash in between that pencil line. Again, we draw clenched fist. Then over here, you go down and follow the line whereby it curves down, and here you add in. And this part here you must curve in because remember the triangle is to guide you. Okay, just follow the triangle. I'm slightly offline, but I'm correcting it back to the triangle side. See, I'm going back to the triangle. Same thing here, equal distance. curve in here again, and a belt. There's different chests from the man. I developed another hero. Okay, this is a female character. Got it? So you have learned how to draw a male. And then you learn how to draw a female character. So I'm going to put both of them together now, side by side. Then over here, draw a line because you want the neck. And from here, again, you can even use the head to guide you, this two portion and the arm. So same thing again, two portion and then the arm. Okay, I'm going to shape a bit higher. Now for men, is this way. For woman, the other way. Okay. Draw a line here. Sorry about that. Draw a line here. Straight line. Based on the height, draw 3 times the size of the head. And that's where you join the flesh. There. Okay, got it. For women, different, huh? Remember, I told you it's this way down. So this is your neck. All you have to do is to follow the curve based on one line here within the circle. Okay, that means this circle, right? This one line here. And then of course remember you have already drawn your line, so you just add the flash here. And woman has broader hips, that's why we draw the base of the triangle here. Okay, that's it. Next, you can't be always drawing with the character looking in front, because in comics you can see some people, they talk to each other sideways. So how are we going to do this? I'm going to go through this very quickly with you using the stickman theory. What is the stickman theory? You draw a head with a circle again. Now I'm drawing sideways of a man running. If I ask you to draw a statement of a man running, I'm sure you can do it. And also look at your friend, ask him to pose for you. Which part of the arm is bent, which part of the leg is bent, and then you just add on the flesh. Now for the face, remember I asked you to draw lines like this, right? But you're going to do it differently now, because you want to draw him facing sideways. So your lines has to be curved this way because he's looking this way. Alright, if he's looking the other way, then the line should be curved here. This one will be removed. So let's take for example, now we want to curve this way. Okay. All these are pencil sketch, I take note. Now look here. I taught you that half the circle, this is where the eye should be. I taught you here and here divide by half. You curve it down, this is supposed to be the nose, and here half, this is supposed to be the mouth. So it's going to be like this, the mouth. And I taught you about expression. Now, but I haven't taught you about shock. So shock is easy. Just the teeth shown and the person is standing head to this side, and maybe you want just this hairstyle. So be patient when you are drawing hair. Sometimes when short hair, you you need to draw more strength. Be patient, but always remember the rewards of seeing your artwork come to life by putting a lot more effort will be very interesting. Okay, then you follow exactly what you see here. Body is in front, arm is behind. Curve here because this is where your leg should be in front here. Your right leg should be in front and the back leg is here. So if I were to remove all those sketches, you can see I managed to create side view of the head and running sideways. Same applies for, let's say, if I want to do flying. Again, I use a stickman theory. Stickman. Flying, our arms are straight up this way. Then maybe one leg up. One leg bend, one leg up. This is your kid. So now look here. The same thing again. Parallel line to your stick. Clench fist. Parallel line to your stick. If it is facing this way, remember curve this way. And the center is where the eye is. This is where your nose is blocked by your arm. Obviously it's blocked by your arm, so you don't have to draw that. So you finish here. And for your body, remember I told you about 2 circles. Huh? Right. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles, okay? Leg 1, 2 and 3. So at the middle line here. Okay, I'm going to repeat again so they can see clearly. Remember the head. Now I'm adding the hair. I'm drawing the eyes because the arm is already blocking his nose and the mouth. He's flying straight. Going to reduce the pencil mark more. And the cape here. Join the lines. This leg has been in front. Draw the flight lines. This is called flight lines. Right. There you go. Alright. Another example. The eyes. Okay. The nose. The mouth. I'm drawing a female character now. I draw it narrower. I increase it a bit narrower. I draw a ponytail. And I add in more details for the eyes. Sorry, when you have a mask, you can't see your eyebrow. Then stickman, sorry. Yeah, stickman. Okay, let's go with stickman. She holds one arm up here, one arm straight, and then maybe she's sitting down. So when you sit down, alright, the other way. Okay. Then you add the flash. The flash for the arm. I'm going to do this in a lighter shade so you can see clearly what I'm going to do now. Now notice here it's supposed to be his leg bend, right? Because of the stick here. Remember, you draw the stick here. So you follow that line. Just make sure the stick is in between. If you draw hands, I would recommend you can always remember that there are 3 digits. Okay, so open thumb, arm, just imagine 3 digits. Okay, clench fist. How you draw clench fist? Let's go there, 1 2 3 4 and close. Okay, draw even slimmer than my actual line. I want to change the nose to manga nose, not this nose but this nose. Okay, there you are, my character. Add eyelash, remember, to make it more feminine. The lips. There you are, sitting on a bench and swapping a fly. Great, this is the second part, and it's about selection of costume and powers for the hero to be drawn to the body. Now you should be able to see that we have drawn so many superhero costumes for our customer, and of course you can also choose what power and what costume you desire for your character to be. Now I'm going to show you some basic costumes you might want to consider to be drawn in your exercise. Superman is very simple to draw. Just follow my theory on stickman. Why I draw this circle this way and one this way? Because this is how it's going on. And here 3 circles, and then the neck, stick, triangle, hand, hand. Remember, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. This part here join down. Okay. Now these are just pencil line. Okay, I want you to draw the sketch also in pencil line. Now my inking. Of course, use the same principle I taught you. Remember that when you want him to look up, it's also possible. Just remember that this is your chin line, chin line. This is chin. Okay. Center of the circle is here because it's looking up, so it's already tilted there. Then in between should be the nose, and between the chin and the nose is your mouth. This Superman is looking very serious. Okay. And his insignia hair. Okay, done. Now ink. Having long face, this Superman. So this is a cape hero, alright? Cape. You can draw with a cape, and of course his face is not wearing a mask, but it's just wearing a cape. Now notice what we have taught you is just a guide. You can always make deviations slightly, alright? And there's Superman. There you go. Now next, how about someone wearing a mask, so a mask crusader. So for example, Batman, or maybe you draw Batgirl, so it should be fair. Okay, so again, 2 circle height of the head, and then 2 circle for the arm, the hand, and then remember I taught you this way, the inverted triangle for female, because our hip is broad. So, and here you need 3 head length. Now, once this is done, I do the stickman, but I don't want the typical hands down, so I try to do maybe hands up. So I just need 2 circle here, right? Then I don't want the leg to be down here, so I want it to kick. So I will have to draw 1, 2, 3 circle here, and the other leg remains here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ink. Now remember I taught you this way, right, looking sideways, nose, eyes. Okay. Remember this is a girl, so follow the lines of my sketch. Very important, the eyes must have lash. And the lips must be full lips, so it will be female. And that girl with the long hair behind. The triangle here. Alright, this is the neck. Then I try to join up here, draw very slim arm, slim. So I draw her holding a cat boomerang, a Batman boomerang. And this part here, crunching. Here. Remember, follow the triangle guide. Sorry, slightly too long here. Slightly too long, right? So it should be here. If I'm not wrong, that girl also has a cape. There you are. Improve it. Enhance the eye, mascara, tip, and maybe you want to have a skirt also, a longer skirt, Asian Batman, right? Okay. There you go.
Now that we learn how to draw a face, able to create expression, and also learn to draw a body, the movement using the stickman and the head ratio, whether it's going to be facing front or sideways, you can do it now. The third part of your comic is to name your superhero. What are the fears and challenges that your superhero can eliminate in your life? Take for example, I'm fearful of heights, so I want to name my superhero Flying Man, so that I can fly, and then constantly I fly at low heights, then eventually go higher and higher, then I become to overcome the fear of heights. So something like this, okay? For this exercise, I want you to draw a superhero, name your superhero, and tell us like fear and challenges that your superhero can eliminate in your life. This portion will probably take about 20 to 30 minutes. Name your superhero and what are the fears and challenges that your superhero can eliminate in your life.
Hello everybody, I hope you had fun during your exercise to draw the 4-panel comic, and name your superhero and how you overcome your fears and challenges. Now, I'm Adam Chua. I had so much fun imparting the techniques and tips of drawing comics, and I believe that if you were to keep on practicing, all right, you will one day be drawing attention to. So on behalf of Caricaturist.SG, I would like to thank you for your time and wishing you all the very best in your comic drawing. Thank you.